Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? How Danielle?
Hey.
How are we doing? Let me make sure I have this set up here. I'm not sure why I cannot. And make sure that I can see the comments. Hello. Okay, Facebook user. I need to figure out who you are. One moment. One moment. Plans to go live. We went live. Why is this not working? Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Kristen. Oh my goodness. Sache, hi. Okay. We're up and going.
All right.
We were talking a few minutes before we went live, and Danielle had all these things that she's going to show us that she got not too long ago that she's going to tell us about. And I think we're going to work on a couple of projects today. So, hi, Marilyn. Hi, Ashley. All right. Danielle, what are you working on? And then I'll share what I'm working on, and then we can just talk.
Okay. How is my internet? Is it good? Okay. I'm working on this. Okay. Let me know if it's not, because it did just do a little weird thing a second ago. Working on this project right now from Easter. So I'll be doing that while we chat. I spent a lot of money lately. Hopefully the husband can't hear me. I had like a really interesting week, so I spent money both on Cherry on Top and scrapbook.com. I shared the love. But yeah. What are you going to be working on, Andrea?
Okay, so I'll be working. I am part of, I joined a group of ladies. We are doing a monthly challenge we're making MemoryDex cards, one per month, with different prompts every month. The one for April, it's Easter. So I will be, where did it go? So I'm using the Pips dice and the stamps to make a MemoryDex card. So I already used my dice. And the idea, I'm using the Simple Vintage Live in Bloom collection. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Mixing, where does this go? This is supposed to go like here. And then I'm going to be adding some, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is the main idea.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I added the links for these dice last night, and I realized that they're out of stock. So the dice and for the third time, they're out of stock. But I checked today, and they're restocking those pretty soon. So if you guys are interested, that will work. Then I have another card. I have a few things that I want to add to it. And I want to play with the rub-ons because I still have some.
That collection is gorgeous. I should say I'm using Bunny and Blooms by Simple Stories. It's an older line. I know you can still get some of it online, and I know a lot of people picked up a good amount of it from Tuesday morning if you have one near you. It's one of my favorite lines for Easter.
It's really cute. It's 2 years from 2 years
ago, maybe.
2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't know. They got me with the floral. It's so beautiful.
I know.
So. Oh, speaking of new lines, you and I were messaging the other night about those lines that were showing up for pre-order already on some of the sites. Oh my gosh. Yes. So excited about the Kelly Bangs line, and so excited about what was that other line from Simple Stories? What was that one called?
Oh. So I haven't seen them, only what I've seen online. Yeah. So I still don't have the names.
Okay. Yeah, there was another one showing for pre-sale on one of the websites. And
yes,
it's gorgeous. Maybe Life something. I don't know.
Gloria, do you know? She should know. Gloria, the names of the new collections, please. Simple Stories.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yes, I know. Okay. I don't know. I wish Becky was here because Becky would definitely know.
Yeah.
But Yeah, those are
one thing. Those are both so cute, and I always love cute camping lines because usually it's like the really traditional like dark green and stuff when it's camping stuff, and that's not normally like what I would use. So I love that there's like that Kelly Bangs has a camping line because we go camping like quite a few weekends in the summer. So I am so excited about that.
Yeah. Isa's finally here.
Oh,
yes, Isa. So you're gonna have to wait. They said the stamps are already on the way, but the dice will take a little bit longer because they thought they had enough, but this past weekend they were gone. So, but yeah, I waited a year. I did not get them last year, and then same thing. They were out of stock, and then this year I did say I was not gonna let that pass.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi, Rochi. Rochi is the one that made our shirts. So she's here tonight.
I love my shirt. I thought I should have known to wear it again. I was planning the next time we actually have a guest again, I'll wear it.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Makes sense. You know, it's just, I'm still wearing kind of the same colors as what's showing up on the screen. Oh, you know what else I wanted to talk about is we're doing me and some girls are doing crop and crate delivered. So excited about that. They're starting to show sneaks of things. I haven't done a virtual thing like this before.
It's fun. I did it last year. I did the fall one. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm excited because we're all going to go hang out and have a girls' weekend. But I'm anxiously awaiting my package.
You haven't gotten your box yet, and you're gonna be like Team Peak. You're immediately gonna open it and see. Okay,
I know. Everyone's saying something, and one person's like, "Should I wait?" And I'm like, "How do you wait?"
I know, I couldn't wait. Gloria, so I know that Gloria always makes it. She does those events. Do you wait or do you open your box? Because I know they have the thing like Team Peak or the other people. So that's gonna be fun. It's a fun event. I really enjoyed it last year when I.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that Valerie came up with a fun way to enjoy it together because I've always said it would be really hard for me to do it here for a whole weekend because I can barely get this 1 hour in this room alone. And so we're gonna go hang out, at her cabin. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I really wanted to go, and then work got in the way of my happiness.
So work gets in the way of crafting. Like I just don't understand. Yeah. So
sorry. Okay, so ladies, wait, tell us, what are you guys making tonight? Are we just chatting tonight? I'm just having orange and apple juice. That's it.
I was gonna have tea, but I have
what are we doing? It's April only, and we already are doing only water and juice.
I had a few mimosas yesterday, so I put on a brunch for my little immediate family, us and my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and niece. And me and my sister-in-law had quite a few mimosas. And so we were having a lot of fun. So today it's water. I was going to do tea, but it's still pretty warm. I'll do it probably after.
All right. Yeah, I felt the start of a headache after a super stressful day. I didn't even have lunch today, so I came and had dinner and was like, no, it is not.
Yeah,
it is not that kind of night.
It's relax. I feel like it's a Monday as of Mondays today. So.
Yes, it's Monday as a Monday can get.
Yeah.
Okay, we wait a second. Let me see. I don't even remember how to do this. One moment. Okay, working on the cover of a Butterfly mini album. I want to see that. Which, oh my gosh, give me just a moment. I have to. Okay, we want to see that once it's done. We really, really want to see that. Just hanging out tonight, Debbie. That's good. We need that sometimes. If I finish just one of the cards, I'll be happy. But I'm excited to use the raw ones. And then Isa. Come on, Isa, you have to make something.
Oh, but I was just sick not too long ago, so I feel for you. If you're sick, I did not want to craft, so
I know.
I didn't want to do anything. I hope you're
okay. What do you see? I'm lost. I don't even know when my friends, unless you tell me and text me and let me know you're sick, I'm completely lost.
I know.
All right. Well, I hope you get better. We'll try not to be too annoying.
That's hard for me. I'm sorry if I'm annoying. It's a hard thing. What was the other thing I was gonna say for Crop and Create delivered? Oh, I don't remember. But oh no, the butterfly mini album. I always say I'm gonna make a butterfly mini album. Like that was my excuse one time for buying nesting butterfly dies. I still haven't made one, but I say that's gonna be on my list. So
do you use metal dies at all?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
I do. Okay. I use them because I don't use a silhouette or anything. And so
I didn't mean to bring that up. But
yeah, I don't have a ton. I just have maybe 25 or 30 sets. Which is a lot for me. Yeah, which is a lot for me. Like I just bought, speaking of that, when I bought the new collections, I bought the die set for the Woodland Grove, the die and stamps together, because those bows are so gorgeous. I had to get that. But yeah, it just definitely has to be something I really like.
Okay.
Because they take a lot of room.
They do. Yeah, they can take a lot of room. That's true.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah, but that's on my little storage cart.
Let's see.
This would make sense. A snowflake because of winter. Oh, and I bought
one moment. Remember, I was going to work on that globe. Yeah, I haven't worked on mine. I have the base.
I have a lot of Pages dies that she's done as well.
Do you have that base, Danielle?
I didn't sign up for that class.
Okay. Isa, because maybe, Isa, we need to get on Zoom or something one night and we should work on that. I really want to work on mine because it would look really nice on my shelf.
The globe mini album
yeah, I do have the base and I do want to.
Gorgeous. And then the globe is from Colorcast.
Yes. Josie, so I think, Danielle, how are you storing your dice?
I store them just in I have sheets, a couple different manufacturers, the sheets with the metal. And then they're just hanging out on my craft cart.
On the cart.
But I don't have a super lot. Oh, I have, who else I can't deny their dies, as we were talking about the other day, is Laura by Laura. Oh my gosh. Love her dies.
Yes, super nice. So Josie, I have some of them on the pegboard, and those ones, the A2 card dies are up there, and then below I have the nested dies and some others, and then I have some clear boxes from the Home Edit, the Walmart ones, and I have them in my Kallax. So, but because I need to be able to see them. I need to remember that they're there.
Yeah.
So I use them more. Otherwise, I forget.
Yeah, I really like that I have them up there. I used to have mine underneath in a plastic container because I have my my die cutting machine underneath here, so I could just kind of pull it up.
Okay.
But I feel like I use them more now that I have that.
Now they're there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I love your pegboard, and I love when things are out more so I can see it. I know some people can't deal with having things out and display, but
Oh no, this nothing in the world makes me happier than that pegboard.
That pegboard makes me happy.
Like the joy that it brings me. No, I'm being serious. Like this room I still have a lot to do with it, but that wall is the wall that I've always wanted. Like
I love it.
I love because I do need to see the product. I'm a person that I see product, I see pretty things, and I want to create. So it oh my gosh, that's
I feel you.
so, and having the option of switching like every time there's a new collection, or if I only want to have all of my American craft stuff or all of my simple stories things, I can have it as I want. And now I have Pages book on display, but I had the magazine. So it just brings me so much joy.
Where did you get the pegboard from? Is
Home
it
Depot.
Oh,
You
really?
get the big sheet, and then Steve cut it for me here, and he mounted it. So we measure, and he cut it, and that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I've always wanted it, and finally we put it up, and not even the shelf with the mini albums makes me as happy as that pegboard back there. So
I love it.
Okay, let's go with this one. Danielle, what type of supplies do you store on your We Are Makers craft card? So what do you store? And I'll show what I have.
I don't have one of those craft cards, the project cart.
Well, but you have the one that you have, the mint color one that you have back there.
Those I store. So I just store stickers, stamps, and dies. And then below it is all mixed media stuff, which I have some new mixed media stuff to show. But yeah, the rest of it is all mixed media. So acrylic paints, paint pens, different markers, different mediums, and things like that. I try to keep all of, and then back here is a bunch of, actually it's just random, a bunch of really old Maggie Home stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself on mute for 2 minutes. I have a work call that seems like I need to take. You can talk.
Oh yeah, I'll just talk about a few things. I did want to talk about, some of you might have seen, I actually did like a guest design thing today. I was asked by Fancy Pants to do a couple things. So I wanted to talk about, here's the layout. I didn't share the whole thing yet. As you know, I'm not like the best with taking pictures of my layouts unless I put them in front of my little wall thing. So here's the layout. Super love this. Love the collection. I had a hard time deciding between this collection and one other, and I know you guys have probably seen this. But this collection is just gorgeous. The florals in this collection got me so excited. And it comes with they have foam stickers, mint green foam stickers for this collection. So very, very happy about that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I've been trying to not go so mixed media crazy lately on my layouts, although I say that, and this one does have a decent amount of mixed media on it, but I'm covering it up. I bought some paints the other day from scrapbook.com, and they're the Dina Wakley paints. So I'm going to try, I think, to do some more like painting. Does anyone else art journal? I get in these like things where I do really well with it and then I just stop. So I am going to try to do that more. I also got this from Jane Davenport. She's always got cool stuff. These are the Joyful Gessos. They're kind of like color. They're almost like acrylics, but maybe not necessarily. And then I had to have this color, which is called Heartful Heather. So yeah, those are a few things that I've bought recently.
That's fun.
All right, you back? What do you store on your craft cart?
Okay, so I have all mixed media. I took the top tray from each one of those out, so they just fit under my table. So I have two of them. I'm only using 1.5, and it's just mixed media. Because again, there are some things that I need to see to remember that I have, like my oxides and all of that. They're in a drawer because I know I have them, but there are some other stuff that I keep in my cart. And then on this side, I just got this one. And I'm keeping on the top, I'm keeping most of the 6x8 paper pads that I have that I never use. I use the scrapbook.com ones, but my American Craft ones, I just keep in the drawer and they stay there. So I put them up there so I can use them. And I need to figure out the bottom one. I'm keeping the rolls that I use as backgrounds for my photos, the paper that I use, or I have some like desktop. How do you call those? Like a mouse pad, the big ones.
Oh yeah,
and that's what I'm using as background for my photos. So I have those rolls down there, and I still don't know what I'm gonna put in the middle, but that's it. It's still a work in progress. Still.
What do you when you're taking your photos for, like, when you finished a project, do you have any, like, what are some things or some tips that you have for people? Because I still struggle. I did have I had so many people reach out to me when I asked, like, what do you use? What do you do? I think the hardest part is I actually need to just take it outside of this room. Like, I need to go and get some more natural light, because this room doesn't have natural light. It's just one little window. But yeah, a bunch of people reached out to me and were very awesome in telling me their editing tips. It was very sweet.
Yeah, I mean, for the longest time, I didn't have natural light, and again, I normally work at night only. So, and I normally take the pictures at night.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I do have the big lights, and then it's just Lightroom.
Yeah.
I used to have a color story, and I used to mix. So I would edit some. I would do some of the settings, use some of the settings from a color story app, and then I would go to Lightroom. But now I'm only doing Lightroom, and
Yeah. I did download a color story, and I'm using that because I found out someone showed me how to, like, specifically lighten just a portion of the picture instead of the whole picture. So I really like that part of that. I don't know how to do that in Lightroom.
Yeah, and I was doing that. I never learned how to do it properly with a color story.
Yeah.
So now I found I know, or I'm learning how to do it with Lightroom, and it's easier for me because everything is on the phone. I take pictures with the phone, I edit them on the phone, everything on the phone.
I do everything on the phone.
Yeah, I don't have that much time again to craft and then edit and then do all of the things. So when I'm in bed or on the go, I do that. But I feel more comfortable now only using Lightroom. So I did actually cancel my subscription for a color story, and I'm doing only Lightroom and see how that goes.
Awesome. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just poking holes where I'm gonna be hand stitching.
Yeah, I'm still doing this. Haven't done anything.
Just sitting here poking holes.
Rub-ons. Okay.
I do love how much rub-ons are coming back. I feel like there wasn't any for a few years, and now there's a decent amount with some of these simple stories.
Yeah, I love them. Let me go with this.
Let's see what else. So Easter was good. My daughter has such only child syndrome. It's crazy. This is hilarious. She wanted to we were going to write a note to the Easter Bunny because my niece was coming over here for the egg hunt. And she wanted to let the Easter Bunny know that there was going to be actually 2 kids here instead of just her, so that they would put more eggs out. Take that into consideration. Oh, so we forgot to write the note, but I'm pretty sure he overheard her talking because they had a lot of eggs to choose from. But yes, I would have never thought about something like that. But they have access to so much these days, and yeah, that was like her big thing. Mom, cute. He probably thinks only I live here, and we're gonna have 2 kids here. How is he gonna know that? And her thought. Oh my God. You want to know the other thing she taught me, because kids know this stuff, Andrea, is that the girl Easter Bunny comes inside to give you the basket, while the boy Easter Bunny does the eggs outside. That's what she told me. Yeah, you need to have a talk with her. She knows a lot.
That's new. Do you guys, anyone else with young kids, do you have stories like that? Like, do they share things like that, or is it just crazy winter?
I know we do have a lot of talks, though. We talk too much, and she told me she didn't. You know what she said? She's like, I hope he doesn't bring any craft supplies in my Easter basket. I was like, I'll make sure that he gets that note. But yeah.
Well, because she knows she gets everything from you, so she doesn't need that.
She's spoiled. She just got that. She got this crazy collection of stuff, and she was using the washi tape to she uses them as Band-Aids for her American Girl dolls. She uses she wraps their legs in washi tape and stuff.
Oh,
I know. So yeah.
Yeah, my washi tape stash just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Any particular lately that you super love?
I don't love washi tape.
I know you don't. So I got that. Speaking of, because things Danielle buys but she doesn't really need, I bought that Archer and Olive journal. And one of my thoughts is that I'm going to use washi tape in there, and also those really thin pieces in the crepe paper collections, it's the paper.
The ones that come in the box.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought for that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to write in there.
I can be your washi tape supplier forever.
Oh, I can be my I can be my washi tape supplier. This year, though, so far, I've only bought, I think not this, maybe this year, I have the Blooming Wild one because it's gorgeous. And I think I am going to get the crepe paper Gingham Garden one because that bottom roll looks like it's little flowers or something.
That one's pretty. Yeah,
I have a hard time.
I have to say that one's pretty.
Yeah, I have a hard time missing out. I don't know if you know, but I have this thing called FOMO. It's very, very.
I mean, I try, but again, washi tape is one of those things that I don't have visible.
Yeah.
I had it. I tried for the longest time, and I know that if I take it out when I'm working on a project, I will find ways to include it. It's just not one of the things that I reach for.
I know.
When I'm working.
I love bulky projects, but then sometimes I'm like, I need to do some more with the thinner stuff. So I think I am going to start using it more.
Okay, this is so satisfying. Sorry, it's the little things. It's the little things tonight. I just need that. Oh, Janet, I think you're already gone, but I hope you can watch later.
Yeah.
Okay, we planned. Let me see. This is a story. Jelly Beans the night. Oh, this is so nice.
Oh,
that's such a nice idea. That's pretty neat.
I like that. That's a cute tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just always amazed by I try to start traditions because we didn't really have many growing up. So I love to host Easter every year. It's my thing. I love to do the brunch and beverages and
all
that stuff. So I'm kind of trying to make that little tradition for us. And then it's funny because I bought my niece Easter ears last year, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I hope she shows up with them on. I hope she shows up with them on, and she did. I didn't even ask. I was just like, yay, because I'm gonna take some pictures.
Yay, I love that.
But yeah, so I know I just love Easter, like traditions like that. Same with Christmas.
Yeah, we don't really have that many. Oh, see, this is an idea, and I could use this. I started making small stickers using washes and hole punches.
Ooh.
See, I have hearts. I have, and even the metal dice. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
If I can do. Well, that's why I use my washi tape. Remember last year for Splendid Weekend?
Yeah.
I made some of the MemoryDex cards
Strips of washi.
With lots of washi tape.
Yeah.
See, I use my washi tape.
They're really good on MemoryDex cards.
Yeah, so I did use them.
Can I knot this? Maybe today. Yeah, so maybe I'll start that journal. I mean, I got the markers for it.
I love the markers. I do want those markers.
I definitely was having a week that week, and I bought a few things, but now I'm actually in the mood to, like, I know people are like, oh, I prefer, craft supplies over clothes, but I'm actually kind of in the mood to do, with this nice weather we had here today and yesterday, I really want to do some spring clothes shopping. So
that would be nice.
I don't necessarily fit into all of my clothes these days. The season of my body is ever changing.
Yeah, I'm kind of there these days, especially with work clothes, because I'm wearing the same thing for years, and it's like, ooh, this used to fit nicely, doesn't anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to move my body, but if the weight doesn't go off, I'm not gonna. Trying to move my body and drink more water, so we'll see. But yeah, I might buy a few new tops because I'm not gonna torture myself to fit into things that don't fit right now. So I think I'm gonna hand stitch in a few spots. I'll probably do this on camera for this one, and then I might add a few more things. I don't know about the journaling. I do need to add some journaling because although this picture is Easter, when we went back to Connecticut during spring break, we kind of celebrated an early Easter with some of our family. So that's what that is from our friends on the family on the East Coast.
That's nice.
Yeah, because only out here it's me and my brother and then my brother-in-law and his wife and my niece. That's kind of our family out here, which is, I mean, it's more than a lot of my friends have out here that have moved. I mean, we moved across country pretty much. So I love how much family we have out here.
Yeah, that's nice. The kids were out of town and we only had Steve's mom, so we went yesterday and visited. And I was working on some projects. Well, no. Was I yesterday? I don't know. I think I was working on some projects, if I can remember correctly. And then my husband was he's making dressers, kind of a hybrid between dressers and nightstands for our bedroom. So he's been working on that. Hi, Leticia. How are you? So yeah, that's been... keeping myself busy, and I've been keeping myself busy.
Yeah. When you so if you're going to scrapbook a holiday, would you make a mini album out of it, or would you do a few layouts? Like, what would be your preference?
Always mini album. Always.
Yeah.
Like, I guess my not problem, but my thing these days is which collection and how many collections and what kind of project. Right. If I need to make many projects using like Christmas collections, then I mix. But it would always be mini album.
Yeah. And do you use a lot of the 6x8 paper pads normally?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just, I love those size. I actually really like doing layouts with them too. And like, because sometimes you can just see more of the pattern in like one area.
Yep.
But yeah.
That's why I like those.
Yeah. I need to do more mini albums. That's always something I say. I probably say it every time.
Yeah, and I know. I mean, after a while, it becomes an issue to like store them, or where do you keep them, or you want to try to keep them safe, or you want to display them, but you don't have space, so you end up putting them in a box. So I understand that, but I just like making them. I enjoy the process sometimes even more than the end result.
I think it's been 1 year since I actually made, because I made a mini album last spring about my garden with one of the Simple Stories collections. Yeah. So maybe I should do another one. But yeah, I always say I'm going to, and then I don't. And I have that, is it like the Citrus Twist Life Crafted album, like the long, thin one? I have one more of those in that mint color. I need to do something with that.
Yeah, and I've been really in the mood to work with the Simple Stories binders. So I'm trying to use all of those and make things with all of those.
Yeah.
Those are really fun.
Those are a cute size. I love those limited edition colors too. So how is how is the class that you were doing, the flea market?
That's on the 22nd. So there's still a chance to register if you haven't. I know actually most of the ladies that are here tonight are have joined the class. So yeah, on the 22nd we will be making that album. I actually need to, so I made my sample without photos, but I want to make the actual album with photos. So I need to get on that. I think I have all my supplies ready to go. So yeah, I'm super, super excited about that one. And Kelly texted me today, Kelly, who designed the collection, and she joined the class. So she's also going to be there on the 22nd. Yes. So I'm super excited that she's going to be there working with her collection. So that's going to be fun.
That is awesome. I love that she joined the class.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Kristen, I don't know if you saw it, but she's here. So let me show you the gift that I just got this week. Look at this. And this is why I love mini albums. So I got this. It's so amazing.
That's gorgeous.
Look at this one. It's like a heart. Heart shaped. And then like I've been just looking over and over this mini all week. It's so cute.
I love all the interactive things. I saw that you showed it in your stories. It's so great.
Yep. So pockets and everything. Wait. So, and it's the perfect size and it goes perfectly on my shelf. So I'm so happy. I love. But yeah, and I've been making a few layouts here and there because I can finish those faster.
Yeah.
So as long as I know what I'm doing, I
need to have a sign in here that says stop. Do not make a 12x12 layout. Try something different. Like I need to have something like that.
We need to do okay. Would you be okay if it's like handmade? Like on wood or something? What size do you want it? I'll make it for you.
What are you talking about?
This sign, I'll make it for you.
Oh, no.
You want it with color? Do you want it black and white?
I'm being kidding about that. I'm just saying like I could write it on a Post-it.
No, but you kind of need that. But no, I mean you like it's you do you.
I know. It's just I fill up those albums and I love I love the size and I love the color, but I fill up the album so quickly. Like I can't. I need to add some pocket pages in there probably. I need to do a little more variety. And I see that with some other, memory keepers. Like I've done a couple of pocket pages, but I'm not that great with it. But I feel like I really need to add some more to really add good quality like photos to show what happened. Because I usually in my 12 by tells maybe use 2 or 3 photos most. Yeah, so I think I need to add more pocket pages in my 12 by 12 albums too, to kind of like tell more stories and have a better idea of what else happened besides just in that picture.
But do you enjoy it though? Because I think as
I don't know if I think I would have to get used to it more, because even when I used to, like, I do 8.5 and 11 every now and then, and I like that too. But the first few times I did it, it was hard for me, and now I mean I kind of go back and forth with the same kind of style, but
and would you do the pocket pages like 12 by 12 straight away to mix it with the layouts, or would you do like a mini album, let's say the Simple Stories ones or the American Crafts ones?
I'm thinking about adding some pocket pages into my 12 by 12 album. It's like I look in there and I'm like, okay, I did put this picture from Christmas and I put this picture for Christmas, but there's like 3 or 4 other pictures and I'd like to tell a few more things about it. And so I just think I need to like mix it up a little bit more. But that's
do you craft? I don't think you do chronologically.
No. Gotcha. I'll go back into my like albums and see though, like, is this missing something? Or if I look through my photos and I see a photo, I mean, we both know I have scrapped the same photo like 3 or 4 times sometimes, and I will put them in there more than once. Sometimes I'll get rid of one if I like one more. But yeah, I think I need to do that. I think I need to be a little more like thinking more about when I'm doing it and not just enjoying the process like I like to do. Like I like to scrapbook, but I need to think more.
I guess that I get, yeah, and I guess that depends on what do you want to do.
I want to be able to, when I'm old and senile, I want to be able to look through the album and know what was going on. Because I like looking through the pictures. The pictures make me happy.
Yeah.
But I'd like to, there's probably some stories that I should tell a little bit more of. Especially like more now that she has, like Winter has these funny things that she says and things like that. And there just isn't enough space on a 12 by 12. Or I'd have to hide the journaling and make it more interactive. Because I don't want to write that much because my handwriting's not that good. And I don't want it to mess with the layout. But yeah, different things like that. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. I need the sign. Says Danielle, stop. Look through 2021 album. There's a big gap between summer and fall, and you should have more stories and more pictures in here.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, what do you hope when you look through your stuff when you're like down the road? What do you love to see? What do you love to?
Well, I remember when the kids were living with us full time, I had the albums in the living room, and at least once a week they would take them out and look at those. So I always enjoyed that, and we would, talk about what was happening. I am not a big, I don't journal that much. Like I don't tell the whole story, and I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoy Becky Adams' classes so much, because I always, every time she,
that sounds like my neighborhood today. Everyone's out revving their car.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, like she always shares and she tells the story why now she's writing more journaling and telling her story, and that's like my goal. And I say that I'm gonna do it, and I'm saying, okay, if I don't do it because it's in English and I don't feel comfortable, but then I find that I don't even do it in Spanish. So
yeah, I honestly, I am jealous of people that do journal in a different language. I always try to read it. I don't understand it, but I think it makes it a little more, although probably there's people that can't read my journaling either, but it makes it a little more still your own story. I can't say I always want to share every little bit. But I'm getting to that point too, where I want to have more of the journaling in there and the story. So I think
that's one thing that I want to do. And I always say mini albums are perfect for that because you can make them so interactive and you can add so many flips and flaps and envelopes and pockets and tags and all of the things. So that's one thing that I want to work on, because I normally focus more on the photos and the product. Because I love using the product. That's who I am. So
I understand. I might have gone a little overboard on a few layouts with, maybe like 500 hearts, things like that, because it's so pretty. Yep. But yeah, I think I want, and I still want to have and the thing is, I still want to do layouts like that, but I want to kind of marry them together with pocket pages and different other things that have more stories, I think, and just more, more like other photos that go with it. Not necessarily 2-page layouts, but we'll see.
Yeah, so. The pocket pages are super fun to work with, and you have lots of options. Like you can just you can go as simple or overboard as you want with those.
All right, how are your MemoryDex coming out? How are they doing?
The what?
How are your MemoryDex coming out?
I think almost done with one. Almost done with one. So it's just now I need to actually work on the one I want to work, which is the one with my bunnies. So let's see how this one turns out.
All right.
It's gonna be done. Oh, what the heck?
What?
Apparently I added liquid glue to this thing already, but didn't use it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, let's see. One other thing I wanted to show that I did see, if anyone, I saw your lovely layout in here. I was enjoying this the other night.
I really like that one. And that's one thing I still don't have it back.
Oh yeah?
I'm still waiting to get it back.
I absolutely love it. And I love that Jessica's in here and that.
Yes.
Like that. Actually, it's about pocket pages, I believe. Isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah, I think she did pocket pages.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Josie. So I used the big die to make this mini album. So I used my cinch and I used the big die to make this mini.
I could read this over and over. The problem with these is I can never. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So this is made with the same dies. They're so cute. And I've been meaning to use these pom-poms. These are, I think, Crate Paper or Maggie Holmes from years ago. So that's what I used. And it's like what? 8 inches, 7.5 inches or something like that for those big dies.
Oh, for the big peep die?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah. And the tiny one is just like 1 inch tall. So pretty good.
All right. I actually might get this layout done.
I might actually get my cards done. What's the time? 7:50. Yeah, I'm excited now. I was feeling very down today, but
I don't think I'm going to get all the stitching done, but I think I'll have all the other pieces done. So that'll be good.
Yes, I am excited to see some progress now.
So who else is in this group with you that you're doing the MemoryDex with?
So Jamie Page is there, and then there are, I just don't remember the handles. I will post everything when I post the cards.
Okay.
Kelly was there. Kelly Dye was there, but she's not doing it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a few of us that are doing it. So I'm gonna post everything on the Facebook group, on the thread after I'm done. Should I do stitching? I don't think I need stitching. Do I even need this? I don't know if I need this.
You know what I need to do? I need to get more of too right now is like little pieces of like trim or things like that to have. I'm always looking for more for my collection, but I need a few more just for like pastels, because I was using the same cute trim thing from Michael's from years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like finally out of my favorites.
Yeah, and they're not, I check at least at my Michael's, they don't have nice colors. They don't have nice ones for spring.
Yeah, this was from one of the collections. It was like there was a peach group and like a kind of a teal thing. It had like 5 different trims, and man, I tried to make that thing last forever, but my favorite colors and my favorite ones are all used up now. So one of them was
Danielle. Josie wants to know, what are you drinking?
Oh, my dog probably heard me laughing from downstairs. I'm just drinking water, Josie. I celebrated the holiday pretty good yesterday. So I'm trying not to drink as much because there's a certain area of my body that is plumper than it could be. But yeah, so I'm drinking water. We're gonna see how that works.
Yeah.
Trying to wind down with not wine and not beer more on the weeknights. But I can't say that's always gonna happen, because you just never know.
Good for you. Yeah, and I'm just doing orange and apple juice. That's all this is. No alcohol tonight.
You know what I do sometimes when I want like a fun drink? And it's funny, I think my friend does the same thing. I use my soda stream and make some seltzer, and then I put ice in it, and then I just put a little bit of orange juice, and it feels like a fancy drink.
Oh, see?
Makes me feel special.
Yeah, and my daughter painted this cup. They went on spring break to Branson, Missouri, and they did a lot of stuff, and this is one of the things they came back with. So
that's sweet.
Perfect. Well, it's hers. I just borrowed it. It wasn't given to me or anything. So just borrowed it. Isa. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice.
Oh, wow.
I love that. Who said, I think at work, I was talking about scrapbooking for some reason, because I always have to talk about it. And I think it was my boss actually who said that, yeah, I have a lot of this and that, and I don't use it. And I'm like, you crazy or what? It's like, would you like it? And I'm like, well, I don't need it, but if because I can always find a
use for it.
Find a use for it. Or find somebody that I know will appreciate it.
Yeah. I know. I love when I'm in the in the summertime when people are having garage sales and you randomly come across some like treasure.
I know.
I love it.
Oh, that reminds me, next Saturday, well, depending on how work is, because work is crazy and we have a big event. So I don't know if I'm gonna be needed. But if not, I have a crop at my local scrapbook store.
Oh,
so
that one you shared pictures of?
Yes. So hopefully I'm gonna get to meet new people and make new friends. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I hope I can make it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I never went until I met you. I never scrapbooked with people before, and now I can't imagine not going. Like I'm already like so excited for November.
Same. That's one thing, ladies. Danielle and I still need to figure out the details, but most probably I don't know what date that will be, if it's the 1st, 2nd, or what Monday of November. But since I'm going to be in Colorado, our November scrap and sip has to be probably from the hotel during Sugar Plum Wishes weekend.
Well, then I will be drinking, I'm sure.
We might be, doing this from the restaurant with a drink. We'll see how that goes. We don't know where we're going to do it, but yes, we know we're going to be together.
Yeah, the rooms have good spots, though. I don't know how the lighting will be, though, but we'll see.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll figure it out. But yes, we have to do that from the hotel. Yeah, Isa, you should join us, actually. We'll see. Yeah, that one is going to be a fun one. So we need to plan. Maybe few of us are there all at the same time. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm almost done with this. I just need to like journal and do a few more little pieces.
Where's my spoon?
It's funny now that it's light out more. My kid, another funny thing, she doesn't want to go to bed because it's so light out, and she's like, it's not even nighttime yet. So that's a good struggle now.
That's me. That's me. When I see that, it's like, oh my gosh, I still have like 5 more hours.
Right. So because she goes to bed at 8, it's still like not that dark out at that point, and to get her to wind down is really hard. She's still like, rip roaring to go. And she'll just be like, 5 more minutes, Mom, 5 more minutes. And her 5 minutes is not 5 minutes. It's like,
I actually told Steve, my husband, last night, because he was going to bed, and I was like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Half an hour later.
Exactly. That's hers too. 5 minutes, Mom. And then she'll be like, that was the shortest 5 minutes.
Yeah, like when it was real. The real 5 minutes?
No, because that was a real 5 minutes, not me giving you 20 minutes when you say 5 minutes. But yeah, that's the new thing. So it'll be interesting when we're done here tonight. I might I'll really need my calm and content tea to relax. Because yeah, she has her own thought of time. And since she knows everything, it's quite interesting. But yeah, well, so next month we will have somebody on. I was thinking about, remember we kind of talked about having our next guest be, oh yeah, I do.
Mama needs her time.
I try to stick to 8 p.m. bedtime even in the summer. I'm not like strict on the weekends, but she's not the same person. If she sleeps, when she goes to bed at 8 o'clock, on the weekend, she can still sleep until like 8 a.m. Like she didn't wake up to see the Easter Bunny until after, like what he brought, until after 8. I'm just so surprised by that. We're really lucky with that, but she needs her sleep. Okay, so going forward next month, oh, there's my dog and my daughter. They might be coming in.
Danielle is making decisions now. Yes, Danielle. What are we doing?
All right.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. So can you get him on here at least? 1 second. And Winter can stand. I'll be out in a second. So please lay down.
Hi, Winter.
Do you want to tell them what you got for Easter from the Easter Bunny? No, you're not. Okay, hold on. It's your seat. Well, come sit with me. So I'm thinking for next month, we were talking about having like someone on that's more specializes in stamping, or someone that's more like does pocket pages, or someone that uses a lot of washi, or even just interesting sizes. So I'm thinking about we should have that can kind of be our next little. Oh, they're right below you. Popsicle sticks. So I was thinking about that for our next person. So I'm like, mixed media. Maybe someone who's really into mixed media. What do people think about that? And is there anyone in particular you would like us to ask to be on here?
Yeah, remember, we'll have to ask and they'll have to say yes.
I'm like, I'm not saying we're not saying we're gonna have a Heidi Swap doing some Stop the Blur here. Like that's.
I think Vicky Button will be hard to convince to have here. So
most of you all know our like crafting community and Instagram, and those that we chat with or that we're friends with. Is there anyone in particular that you, when you think of like stamping or you think of mixed media, you think of them? You know who's one person I think I want to ask for mixed media is Sarah Millerhouse.
That would be fun.
I think she just uses like mixed media is her jam.
Sarah is one of those that it's her. Mm-hmm. You see the work and it's Sarah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. Sarah Millerhouse, if you ever see this is the start of your invitation.
Isa, I think. Yeah, I haven't, but I think we need to. But once we are, when we're ready to talk more about Sugar Plum, that could be
maybe
the Christmas collection. So let's do this. Let's plan this for when her collection is out.
We might have our ducks in a row better by then too, and like we're still
right. I know Paige is not here, but if you see this page, you'll say yes, right?
I mean, we love you. You know we love you.
You know we love you. You know we love you.
But that's kind of what I'm thinking about, like going forward. So if there's anyone that you think is synonymous and also attainable to come hang with us, let me know. You can reach out to us. Or maybe someone that you've always thought, you want to hear more about them, but they haven't been on a podcast yet, or they haven't done anything where you get to hear more about them. That's another thing is I don't think I've ever seen.
Don't tell Josie. Don't tell Josie. They'll be here first, and then they'll go to Paper Talk. Okay. Keep it a secret, and then then Josie. Yes.
Yeah. So that's that. But I'm gonna have to get going for tonight because obviously somebody is in here. And what are you doing with your popsicle sticks?
Can't tell you.
Oh, sorry, it's top secret going on over there.
Okay, I'm almost done with my project, just so there is proof that almost done. I just need to add few things. That's the second. And then I always, every month, what I've been doing. Oh, where is this? So I've been doing multiple cards for each month. Oh, I think I have. Where is our picture? Oh, here's our picture when we started doing our thing. So in January. And then I'm using my Word of the Year cards from Kelly Bangs. So that's still going. And then I'm ready for a few extra cards for April. So those are already there.
You're doing great.
I'm loving it. I bought a second Rolodex just so I could start and keep this project going. So far, this is what I have from January to March.
I love that Rolodex. I have one. Yes. I just don't have enough in there.
Yes, so I am loving it. I have 2 more cards for April that are almost done. See, this makes me so happy. That's the kind of joy I needed today.
Yeah, it was a Monday. I think too, it was hard when there's a holiday yesterday for me. Like I spent all night picking up after things and doing laundry. And I mean, like my normal Sunday stuff was kind of pushed and rushed.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. It's just kind of like, ugh, like I'm still doing laundry today because that's normally. Take what out of the dryer?
No. Isa. Pink Rolodex is still in the box.
I think mine's in the box too. My white one's not, but my pink one is.
Yeah, no. I already used the box that you gave me.
I
am halfway done with the first pink Rolodex because I started the Christmas recipe cards. So I did that with MemoryDex Cards, and now this is for this other project. So
yeah.
But again, you do what makes you happy, and at least you have it there. If one day you wake up and you want to make a lot of MemoryDex cards, or want to make a mini album that it's a MemoryDex thing, you do that.
I really, really like the boxes that were out a few years ago. I think that's kind of how you and I first met. I took all the boxes.
Yeah, you gave me that one.
Mm-hmm. I really love those. Those are fun.
Yep.
All right. Well, so we will plan on next month. We're going to try and have someone on that. I stuck something down that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, we want to have a little bit of everything. There are things that we want to try, and we just need that, push or somebody to just let us know how to use some of the things that we have that we do not normally use. So that'll be fun. And then, it's also a way for us to make new friends. So we'll try to do that. So you don't get tired of just the two of us
talking. I don't have any. Yeah, so I should be getting that package for SCT Crop and Crate delivered, but I don't have any other outstanding packages. My Tuesday mornings are gone. Oh, they're all gone. I know. I did hear, interestingly enough, that Joann's might be getting some of these American Craft collections that just came out. So I'm kind of interested in that. I haven't seen anything yet.
I haven't seen anything because it normally takes, I don't know how long normally takes for them to.
It's going to take a while, but I love those project pads because they always have some different stuff in there. And so that's what I'll mostly be looking for is the project pads. Because even if I don't get all of the collections, I like to get those just to have.
No, the project pads are always.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. And yeah, I'll probably post this tomorrow or the next day on my feed. And I hope you all had a good holiday. And yeah, any ideas or any ideas of what you want us to try more of? So if it's like mixed media, I need to find somebody for stamping, because I think stamping is one of those things that I have the stamps, I buy the stamps, and I barely use the stamps.
We can find some people that can do stamping. Yeah. That'll be fun. That will be really, really fun.
Yeah. All right.
I miss you, Isa. Let's try to get together and make that album.
I'll see you in a couple weekends, Isa. We need to talk about.
Yeah, you better FaceTime. You better FaceTime. Like. Yeah, I'll be just like calling you. Yeah.
Yeah, we will FaceTime.
Sure. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you next month. Let's see if I remember how to end this.